One of the first things I do after I figure out where I'm going to park for the night is try to find Planet Fitness within driving distance, so I have a place to shower. Now this area, while I was driving here, I was also scouting the location to see what resources were available. And this particular area, this junction of Orlando, is actually pretty decent. The Planet Fitness is about 3 miles away from the Walmart. There's a library in between the two. And I don't know if this is a 24-hour Planet Fitness. I'll check tomorrow. But if it is, it's a potential parking spot for the night. Looks almost like Little Blue too, with the ladder. So, anyhow, instead of showering in the morning, I decided to come by here tonight so that way I can kind of sleep in and then head directly out to work tomorrow morning after I get dressed. Maybe cook breakfast so you guys get a Cooking with Denoy episode if I'm up to it. But the idea is to, the first day when I arrive, I try to scout the location out and see what reasons are available, how hard they will be to get to, and what my plan of strategy is for them here. The significance of finding a Planet Fitness that is 24 hours is pretty big, because it means that you can essentially park here at night and sleep, and then wake up and shower and then go to work or whatever. Now, I don't know about doing it all the time because someone might spot you, but if you're like me and traveling through, staying in an area for a couple weeks, it's certainly doable. When I was in South Florida, I did that quite a bit, actually. And that particular Planet Fitness was really nice. It had a really nice spa. This one here has a pretty decent spa. Not as nice as the one in South Florida, but it's got the massaging tables. Actually, over here, it's like massaging recliners. I don't know if they're the water ones or not. They also have a lounge, so I can sit there and watch TV on a big screen TV if I wanted to. So, some of you were asking in a previous video, you asked how I survive the heat. Well, usually during the daytime, I'm not just sitting around in the van, because it would be like an oven in here. I do leave the windows cracked open so that air can blow through, and my rear windows are always cracked open. The rear windows on these vans open, so air blows through, so it's not super hot in here, but still it could get over 110, 120 degrees inside the van if you're sitting out in the open sun. So I don't recommend just sitting around in your van. Now, if I'm over at the beach, I actually open up all the doors and just lay out there or sit out there, and nobody cares because it's a beach. Cops have pulled up beside me and they didn't care. I'm not doing anything illegal. So, but some of you were saying, well, what do you do all day? Well, you do whatever you want. If I didn't have a job or have to be in a certain place, I would actually go exploring. I would either explore a city and see what's there, or I would explore the wilderness, which I actually prefer. I prefer to hang out at beaches and parks and stuff like that versus hanging out at the mall. But in previous episodes, you saw me get lost at the Sawgrass Mill Mall. That mall was humongously huge. But places like Planet Fitness, if you're a member of the Planet Fitness, you could hang out here all day and work out. You could get some exercise, improve your physique and your health. And if you're not into that, you could just sit around and watch TV in air conditioning. It's widescreen TV. You have access to bathroom, water, showers, everything you need. So, that's an option. Or you can hang out at the mall. You can hang out at Sam's Club. If you're a member of Sam's Club, you can get free food. They always do free sample foods. You can hang out at the library, which I highly recommend, and watch movies, read books, magazines. Basically, you can do those kind of things. I think you can do a lot of what you would do if you were living in a house. The thing is, most people at a house, they just sit around and watch TV all day. I don't think that's really much of a life. So, that's not what I do in my house. When I'm at the house, I'm hardly home. I'm usually running around at the beach or out at a park or something with my kids. And that's what I do when I'm in the van. Now, when I'm by myself, like I said, I like to explore and whatnot. I don't just sit around and watch videos all day. So, going to buildings that have air conditioning, like libraries, malls, shopping stores, Planet Fitness, all these places offer a reprieve from the hot sun if you're in an area like Florida or elsewhere where it is hot. And that's why, even though the other day, if you saw my Planet Fitness video, how they kind of had false advertisement, I still think even paying $30 a month for the ability to park and take a shower, you can have a nice hot shower, and a lot of them provide the soap, so you don't even have to buy soap. So you can always stay clean every day. I know some van dwellers say, well, I don't shower for a week at a time, or 2 weeks. Or I just wipe down with wipes. To me, that's a last resort, you know. I would prefer to shower with real water if I can. And a lot of times I would just be at the beach and I shower off the free beach showers. But when I have access to a hot shower, like at Planet Fitness, I'll take advantage of it. There's also a nice bathroom. A lot of the Planet Fitnesses have a big stall, and you can go in there and kind of, it's almost your own, like your own little private bathroom almost. So you can chill in the bathroom, get their free Wi-Fi, and do your internet surfing. Or you could sit at the lounge if you pay the $20 black card fee. You could even bring a guest. But basically with the black card fee, you can go to their lounge section there, spa section, and get a suntan, or it's really nice. It's not like you're living like a homeless person. You're actually living in kind of luxury, things that I normally wouldn't do or would be able to afford to do or do all the time. When I'm in the van, I do all the time, like hanging out at Planet Fitness pretty much every day, because that's what I do. I shower. So, I'm not going to shower in the morning because I've showered tonight. That means I get to sleep in a little bit, but I'll wake up a little bit early because I want to go over the script a couple times before I actually have to do the show. The way I make earnings is I got to sell knives, and hopefully they don't get returned. Because it's commission only. So I haven't sold knives in about 7 months. So I've kind of forgotten the script, but I'm hoping that once I look at it and practice it a little bit, it'll come back. Because ready or not, it's showtime tomorrow.